a new Raptor, cinematic celebration, and more on episode 305 of the unofficial Universal Orlando podcast. Hello everyone, I'm your host Lee, and I am currently watching the England games, so there might be some dodgy noises in here at the moment. Welcome to the show. I am hosting, and joining me, as is always, is my good lady wife Tracy.
Hello.
And my two brothers from another mother, Mr. Darren.
What's up, Internet?
And Mr. Christopher.
Heyo.
Good to be back together again, everybody.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
And there's, again, it amazes me how Universal continue to pump out news to give us stuff to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But before we got started, I did want to broach something from 2 episodes ago. We've mentioned it to the Producers Club, and I just wanted to let everyone know who's listening what's going on as far as the GoFundMe that Gillian set up.
We want to let them know. Thank you.
Because I know a lot of people have been asking, so, is it Christmas or is it Halloween? And they're like, all will be revealed. We explained to Chris and Darren after we recorded that show. Unfortunately, this year's it's still too much of a stretch, to be honest. We wanted to say thank you so much first off for everyone that
for the generosity,
for Gillian for setting it up, and it's blown us away watching it grow. Yeah. From what Gillian.
I think there's actually plenty to just get Tracy down here.
I like your thinking, Darren. With a little bit left over, some rum flights.
There we go.
It's just been crazy, and I'm not going to be as crass as to say how much you got to, but it was way beyond what we ever thought it was going to be.
Really, yeah. I'm still wrapping my head around it. I'll be honest. Every time I do think about it, I'm just kind of like, why us?
Yeah.
You know,
It was pretty crazy. Everybody in podcast listening land just really pulled through.
I know.
It's just bizarre.
I can't. I love everybody. You know, I've never been so touched in my entire life. I can't talk about it. I'm getting emotional again.
Oh, Tracy was a mess for the first week every time we got mentioned. But basically, what this is going to do is it will allow us to get out there next year, which was a maybe. Now it's pretty much a definite.
Yes.
And I will put it
exciting. I know.
I will put it out there now. Next year was already being planned, and it was a maybe. Now it's a definite. Yes. We are working on something with our good friends Robin and Michelle over at Mouse Muggle, and Darren and Chris as a group. Yes. We are planning UUOP the weekend.
Yes, we are.
Tentatively at the moment, it will be the weekend of the 4th, 5th and 6th of October 2019. And that's all we've got to say about it at the moment. It is still in really early planning stages.
We're very excited though.
But then what also that GoFundMe will allow us to do our last family trip as a 4 coming over in 2020.
That sounds awful. Last family trip, like
it will be,
like we're selling one of them off.
We will go as a family because our oldest will be too cool for school, and
he'll also be expected to pay for himself after that one.
Yes. And we've said it's a big year. It's his 21st. It's our youngest 16th. It's our 20th wedding anniversary. Yeah. It's the 30th anniversary of USF opening. It's Halloween Horror Nights 30. It's a massive year. So. Yes.
All the moons aligned.
Exactly, you know, and when I realised that, I mean, that was last year? I realised all of this, and I've been, pinning my hopes on 2020 for so long, with Lisa, like, tempering my expectations, saying, it might not happen, and this just means that we get our last family trip, and that means more than words can express. It really does.
So yes, as I say, it's still in next year's still in early planning phases. We will let you know what's going on as and when, but I don't want to put too much out there now.
It's going to be awesome.
But we will temper expectations. It's not going to be we're going to hire out Universal Orlando Resort for an entire week and all of this. It will be we want it to be a much smaller, more intimate group of fans getting together to be together as fans rather than just a big, no one gets to really meet each other.
I have no idea what you're referencing.
And we're renting out the Fast and Furious ride.
Because we're family
together,
Yeah.
Over and over and over and over.
Cool. Anyway, we just wanted to say basically
Yeah.
a big thank you to everyone. It's just been amazing.
It has. Thank you.
Cool. Right. Well, let's get on with the show.
Yes.
So, we kind of mentioned it on the last show when Seth was talking about it on Little Things, but we have finally been officially unveiled in Jurassic Park, Darren. We have a new Raptor to meet and greet.
Yes, we do. You're going to meet Blue the Raptor.
Yay.
Yeah, as we mentioned, like Lee said on episode 303, Blue the Raptor can now be found in Jurassic Park at Islands of Adventure. The imposing lifelike creature is Owen's beloved Velociraptor from Jurassic World and Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, in theaters now. And was brought to life for the Raptor encounter, employing the exact computer-generated model and images used creator for the big screen. Blue is a welcome new addition to Raptor encounter. It really is cool looking. It's way more detailed than the other Raptor.
Yeah, and she's feistier than all the others as well, I've noticed
so
from what
she
I've
should
seen.
be.
Yeah.
She gets right in people's faces. I love it. I mean, I've seen a few good videos already of people actually, well, not actually, because that means literally, of people very nearly wetting their pants. And I love it.
Yeah, it's pretty intense.
I think the other cool thing is that the eyes blink, right?
Yes.
Yes.
I
Yeah.
just said that last time.
In fairness, it's a dinosaur. It's an animal, and eyes do blink.
Of course.
Yes. As it says here, I just want to read this because it just gives you a factoid about velociraptors.
Oh.
Velociraptors are intelligent and formidable hunters, and theme park guests are advised to approach them with caution. With their intimidating eye contact and ear-piercing screeches that reinforce predatory dominance, each raptor bears 56 razor-sharp, bone-crushing teeth and lunges forward with curved talons that extend up to 12 inches from their 18-inch-long feet. Towering 12 feet in height and 15 feet from tail to snout, the aggressive carnivores will each succumb to highly skilled handlers who adeptly guide them within feet of guests.
Ooh.
Or will they?
Have either of you two seen Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom yet?
No, I have not.
So
we do
good.
not have it here yet.
Really? Oh, so we have got it early.
Yeah, how
Yeah,
strange.
you guys got it early, yeah. And other places got it even the week prior, I think.
It's so good. We went
Really
to see
good.
it yesterday. It's excellent.
Okay.
Good.
I had my expectations kind of on the fence, but
No, it's good. I enjoyed it. It's definitely, it feels a good natural progression
Yes.
of Jurassic World.
Good to hear.
Sort of
Yeah.
retreading a bit of old ground, but feeling an entirely new movie in
yeah.
itself.
Yeah.
okay, cool.
All right.
Yeah.
Really enjoyed it.
I'm guessing
Yes.
they're laying out tracks for the sequel to that.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I mean, we already know that, but
Yeah. Yeah, we know it's going to be a trilogy, but yeah, definitely worth going out to see.
Yeah.
I really
And there is
enjoyed
there is a post-credit scene.
it. Yes, for those who haven't gone.
Yes,
Yes,
because we
it's
didn't miss
literally
it.
about 10 seconds
Doesn't
long,
matter,
but
there's-
there is one.
You paid to see it. You should stay.
Yes. Right, we do not have a which voodoo do you do clip because I kind of ballsed up.
Really?
Yeah, we've got two, and I thought anyway. But Darren, we still want people to get out there and send us their recordings in. So how can people do that?
Yes, you can go out there, of course, and try your favorite donut. You know, don't try to fake it. We'll know. we have donut detectors. We're donut pros here. We'll know if you did it or not. You know, record us an MP3, however you can get it there, and send it to podcast@uuopodcast.com.
Awesome.
One
So-
day I will send one of those in.
Next year,
Yes.
we'll do it live.
yeah, I think we need to get bracelets made that say WVDYD, like it has here in the notes.
Oh, I love that. I love it.
Did. Cool. Right, moving on. We have another listener submitted segment. We have it as SPEW, Chris.
Yes. Hi there, Lee, Tracy, Darren, Chris, and all the wonderful producer club members. I was at Universal Orlando for a short 2-day vacation where we got to do the production tour, and our wonderful guide, Michael, didn't get to ride with us because it stopped. So he said to come back anytime, and I'll ride with you guys. Just ask, and I'll show you all the Easter eggs I didn't know. And the other was Taylor on the Virgo Mardi Gras float. She made my vacation by actually throwing beads with me.
Awesome.
Thank you guys for an amazing show. Keith. And that's from Keith Schussler.
Awesome.
That's really cool.
Yeah. Yeah. We need to do the production tour when we come out.
Yes, we do.
I still need
Yep.
anybody out there needs to go and see if they can get on the forest tour at ET. That's the only
I would
one
like to do that.
I haven't heard anybody do.
So I will comment on that.
Okay.
Last time we were there, I asked them, I've tried twice already. And I don't know if just people don't know or I don't know what it is. But when the last time I was there, I talked to the person getting off and I asked for the forest tour. And they said it's basically just walking through the forest, and nobody would go with me. I'm like, okay, thank you.
Right.
Yeah, unless they didn't know. Maybe it's like some undercover tour that, like, the eldest of ET workers know.
Yes, that's what it is. I was told by a friend of ours who works said attraction that you need to get someone who's worked there for a long time.
Okay.
We need to have a word with said friend for
Yes,
when
we
we
do.
come out next year.
I feel a staff meeting coming on. Research.
Yes.
Yes.
Cool.
So, yeah.
I think we're getting lacking on SPEW, so Tracy.
We are, yes. We need your spews. And it doesn't matter how old they are.
Yeah,
mean-
they can be real.
Yep, old and crusty. If it's something that happened 10 years ago and you can remember all the details and the person, let us know. Jot them down and send them to us at podcast@uuopodcast.com. We look forward to them.
Yep, and we will read them out on the show, of course.
Absolutely.
There's actually something I'm going to bring up quickly that isn't in the show notes.
No, it's gone off piste.
Our good friend Alicia, who does our Rumour Mill episode, our segments and our blog posts, recently brought a patent to our attention for someone, see if I get this right, is it Fantastic Worlds? Fantastic Worlds.
Yeah.
Where did I get Fantastic from? It's from
Hanna-Barbera.
And it seems to be, people believe that that's going to be the name for the third gate, Universal's Fantastic Worlds, which makes
Down
sense,
with that.
and I like it.
It sounds pretty cool. Because then you have Jurassic World, and then
This is
I
it.
mean, that's obviously
Nintendo
you wanna do that.
World.
It doesn't make it
Yeah,
one
Sounds
thing
good.
only.
Yeah, it makes sense because I think what a lot of people expect the third park to be, I think what we've seen theme parks become now are more like Islands of Adventure style, where each land is an immersive themed land, rather than something like the studios, which is a sort of overall theme
Yeah.
with attractions built into it rather than
Each
Diagon Alley's
one's a mini park within itself.
Yeah.
Isn't it? It's a collection of mini parks.
Diagon Alley's the exception in the studios now, and I think you're going to find it's probably going to be more along the lines of what Islands of Adventure is. So it makes a lot of sense. I like it. I like the name.
Yeah, I do. I'd like to see that as well because I like the flow of islands.
Yeah.
So.
Just because they've patented that name doesn't mean they'll use it.
No, they're very good at patenting lots of things that they don't use, just so nobody else can use them.
Well, we've commented
Which is
on it
sensible.
before, haven't we? All the stuff we talked about ages ago, Darren, with the sand and the multi-directional wave pool and the slides that could go for Volcano Bay, which we all expected to be part of Volcano Bay, and they weren't.
Well, just because you haven't seen them yet doesn't mean you're not
Fiber
going to.
optic LED sand, right?
Yeah.
I'm still looking forward to that.
I think that, because, Chris, you're the Volcano Bay fan.
Yeah.
I've probably asked this before, but I've slept a lot since then. Does the park stay open late? Has it yet?
I think the latest it was 7 or 8.
See, we commented it when they were
Not
first, when they
particularly
put all the original bump out for it, that it was hinting at guests being able to stay in the park and enjoy a meal or whatever, after the sun's gone down, the whole thing with the light show package on the volcano. We haven't really seen it yet.
Yeah, it was supposed to be like after your day in the park and you go back to your hotel, then come back out for dinner here.
Yeah.
And,
I mean, who knows what'll happen with that 5-acre expansion they have in the back?
Expansion in inverted commas.
Well, yeah.
Have you been recently, Chris?
No, I haven't. It's been too cold for me. I'm a South Floridian. I got to come out now when it's warm.
It'll be interesting to see how
Got
they
to be
get.
103 degrees outside.
Exactly. If I'm not melting, I can't go in the water.
See, that doesn't make sense. Like, let's go. So it's sit in the sun at water, so it's all the sun's reflecting off the water and burn yourself completely.
Exactly.
I would be frazzled.
We got the water
No, but we
parks
need to
in
make a
November.
trip over there.
Yeah.
We have to do another one.
From what I've seen on the pass holder group, it's been pretty hard for pass holders to get in lately.
Well, that's the other thing that's kind of annoying now.
Yeah, you have to be there at like 6 a.m. and wait in line.
Oh,
Get
you've
ready.
got to be staying on site.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Well, didn't I think I read somewhere, I don't know if it was a pass holder page or the producers club page, where even if you're staying on site, you're not guaranteed entrance. The only way you're guaranteed entrance are if you have a ticket bought for that specific day,
Right.
individual, and or you have a cabana rented for the day.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
And those are the only two ways. So pass holders don't technically have a guaranteed way in there.
Yep, that is true.
It's an awkward thing with it being such a small park that the capacity is low, and it was rammed to capacity most days of summer last year.
Yeah. And it started pretty early this year. So
Yeah, so that's the thing. I think people, obviously last year it was a case of it's just open, so it's brand new. The novelty obviously hasn't worn off yet.
Yeah, I think we'll have to see in the next couple of years to see if it dwindles down just like Aquatica did and Typhoon and all these other parks out there. Because I know Aquatica for sure they were maxed out capacity the first year.
Yes, yeah, I
Not
remember
sure
you
about the
saying.
second year.
Yeah, interesting. But yes,
Yeah.
Fantastic Worlds, I like it.
Fantastic world.
Fantastic. Why do I keep? It's because of Hanna-Barbera.
Yeah.
I keep wanting to say
Yeah,
fantastic.
but you didn't even ever experience that.
No, I know.
Weirdo.
I just can't get it out of my head because of next week's show, actually.
And do you know what? When if they do use that name, people start using fantastic. You'll be the first one to jump on them.
Of course I will. It's fantastic. Come on. Right, moving on. We have. Let's go to. Did you know with Mouse and Muggle, and Tracy, you will like this one from Robin and Michelle.
Hey, Michelle, did you know that the palm trees that are in Seuss Landing are actually survivors from Hurricane Andrew?
I can, honest to God, say I did not know that.
Yeah. So when you go into Seuss Landing, there's a lot of palm trees that are crooked and kind of wonky, going different directions. And Universal used them because they were survivors from Hurricane Andrew. They just survived and bent and curved from all of the wind, and it fit in perfectly.
Yeah, because Seuss Landing is known for not having any straight lines,
Yeah.
just to fit in with the whole Dr. Seuss theming. And so that makes sense. That's pretty cool to know, though.
And it's nice to know that they didn't, affect any trees in a negative way. It's just how they got bent and continue to grow, and it works in perfectly.
So they actually brought them in and planted them, like replanted them?
Yeah, it says that they used them because they were bent and curved, providing that whimsical effect.
That's really
for
cool to
Seuss
know.
Landing. Yeah, so instead of getting rid of the palm trees, they're like, hey, perfect for Seuss Landing. So next time you're in there, take a look and know that they're survivors from that horrible Hurricane Andrew that came through.
That's awesome. Cool.
Awesome. Well, that's a nice and quick did you know from Mouse and Muggle Travel Company.
When was Hurricane Andrew then?
92, was it?
Wow.
It was quite. Yeah, I know it was quite a while ago. I did know that, but it's one of my favourite facts about the area.
It's cool that they went to that length, They could have just got some normal trees and
I'm pretty sure they'll have got a discount as
bent
well.
them.
Yeah, that's what they want you to think. They really got Mike Aiello and his team to bend those trees.
Yeah.
A simulated hurricane inside Studio 24.
Oh, they
Just
they
tear it.
just banged them in Twister for a couple of days.
Ah.
No, they just really insulted them
Oh.
Aww.
until they had no spine left at all.
Oh.
It's funny because I remember watching. We had a thing that was on one of the travel channels over here. It was like the building of Islands of Adventure, and they showed them like carving all the stuff for Zeus Landing, and I don't think they mentioned on it that those trees were from Hurricane Andrew.
Yeah.
They showed everything else. I'd love to be like at the inception of a major theme park and watch it get built.
Well, you're in luck.
Well, yes,
Yeah.
not as much
We're
as
about
like
to see
people
that.
in Orlando, but I remember talking to Hate to Fly, Andy, and he went out while it was still in mid-construction, if I remember rightly. And imagine walking around Islands of Adventure half built and being able to say that you did that. It was like when we spoke to Mike Aiello the first time because his dad worked on it. He got to go in before it opened to guests. Imagine just being able to walk around Universal Studios
That's super
Florida
cool.
before it opens to normal guests as a little kid.
Be very cool.
Yeah.
It would be
Yeah,
awesome.
I love when they even post like old pictures of when they're building it.
Yeah.
I remember somebody posted when they were retiring the Dueling Dragons or Dragon Challenge. Somebody put up pictures. I think they were one of the the people that worked on the construction of it. So they had a bunch of pictures that they took themselves showing half constructed tracks and just the land layout. Super cool.
Wow.
It's weird because obviously we're used to seeing construction in the theme parks now, but it's different seeing construction in an already built theme park compared to watching
Oh, from the ground up.
construction in a being constructed theme park as well. It's just it boggles my mind to try and imagine how much planning and work goes into making sure everything's exactly where it's supposed to be when you're building an entire park. Didn't ever get, oh my God, that's 2 inches further right than it should be. It's going to throw the entire park out.
Things like that happen. They have to pull things out, stanchions and stuff like that out, and
Well, look at Rip
lay
Ride
them and
Rocket.
whatever.
Isn't that all in the wrong place?
Yeah, but they didn't do it with that, did they?
That's right, isn't it? I'm not imagining that. They said the lift hill was in the wrong place.
Yep. So they just had to cut out the side of the building and put it through.
That's why you won't ride it, is it, Darren? I ain't going on no ride that's not in the right place.
Yeah. Amongst many other reasons.
Cool.
Who are you being there, Mr. D?
Yeah,
Mr. T. I was going to say 'cause that was a bad Mr. T impression.
I know. That was a Mr. D impression. Cool, right? We're rattling through. For all there's plenty to talk about, it's sort of. I think it's going to end up being a
Slow
short
down
one.
how fast
So,
you're speaking then.
I'm trying to watch the football.
We know.
Yeah, he's like, gotta get this over with.
So we will take a quick break while I watch this free kick and hear from Mouse Muggle.
Have you taken a stroll down Diagon Alley and visited Gringotts Bank? Grabbed a butterbeer and the 3 broomsticks after a long day touring Hogwarts Castle? No? Then what are you waiting for? Let our team of experts help make your dream a reality. At Mouse and Muggle Travel Company, we specialize in all things Universal Resort and promise to do our very best to put together a vacation package that fits your needs, wants, and budget. We specialize in Disney destinations as well. So if you're ready to get started planning your next family vacation, let Mouse and Muggle Travel Company do all the hard work for you. Just visit us at mouseandmuggle.com to fill out a no-obligation quote request or send an email to info@mouseandmuggle.com. And remember, whether you're a mouse or a muggle, Mouse and Muggle Travel Company can help make your next vacation simply magical.
Hello everyone, welcome back. Nothing happened with that free kick, and apparently Tracy's. I'm a minute and 40 behind her. So anyway, right.
You're always behind me, dear.
Going. That could be misconstrued, by the way, dear.
I will be now.
Again, coming on to something that we kind of mentioned on episode 303 that was leaked at the time, we now have official confirmation of the new Lagoon show at Universal Studios Florida, Tracy.
Yes, we do. So yes, starting this summer, Universal Orlando will take its nighttime Lagoon show to the next level in Universal Orlando's cinematic celebration. The all-new Lagoon show will give guests a brand new, awe-inspiring way to cap off their day in Universal Studios as they enjoy an epic cinema under the stars on select nights. Universal Orlando's cinematic spectacle...
No, it's not. And that's the mistake everyone's going to make.
Yes.
Ooh.
Universal Cinesphere 360.
Universal Orlando's cinematic celebration will seamlessly blend fountain-based media, a variety of state-of-the-art technologies, and special effects in a whole new way. They also really like hyphens in this thing they've written. The show combines an all-new storyline with full panoramic water screens accented by additional multi-layer water screens, pyrotechnics, and, for the first time ever, more than 120 dancing fountains and projection mapping to transform the entire waterfront and surrounding buildings into a vivid celebration of epic movie moments and beloved characters.
Awesome.
And there's more. Guests will be able to enjoy Universal Orlando's cinematic celebration from an all-new dedicated viewing area designed specifically for the show, giving them prime viewing of the experience. Guests will witness moments from the Harry Potter series conjured by way of spells.
Jump in there. When we commented on this last time, we said that it was interesting that there was no mention of Harry Potter in that leaked stuff. Well, I guess we're getting it.
They heard the show.
Yeah. Ear-shattering roars from dinosaurs in Jurassic World, the adrenaline rush of speed from The Fast and the Furious, mischief by the Minions from Illumination's Despicable Me, and more come to life right before their very eyes. All in the heart of the Universal Studios Florida Lagoon.
I am excited for this. It sounds awesome.
It does.
The never-ending breadsticks from Olive Garden.
That'd be good.
It sounds really good. Obviously, I know, Darren, because you posted it in the group, but the fountains look really awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm wondering with that grid of fountains that they have in the projection mapping that they can do with 120 fountains. I wonder if you're going to see like actual like 3D kind of renderings going across.
Yeah, with the multi-layered fountains, they said.
Yeah,
the picture that they show kind of shows that 3D look on the dinosaur. So
Yeah,
that's what I'm referring to. I hope that they actually like do that instead of it being like on just like a water screen.
Yeah, it reminds me of what was the movie filming thing that Walt Disney patented with the multi-layer, so it didn't. So when you panned into something,
stereoscopic,
something like that, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah.
So it was like 3 different levels. So the moon, when you zoomed in, the moon didn't get bigger; it stayed where it should be.
Yes, yeah.
It reminds me of that.
Mm-hmm.
But it's they're finally going all out. Cinematic Spectacular was all right. As we've already found out tonight, I think a lot of people are going to make that mistake that they're going to say Cinematic Spectacular because it's not a million miles away.
Yeah. We're so used to saying it.
The projection mapping on the buildings. Tracy and I finally watched the parade from Japan.
Oh, wow.
Oh my God, it is amazing.
Yeah.
Absolutely stunning.
Just, we need something like that in Orlando, but I'd settle for this.
Yeah.
Now, one of the interesting things I heard there was that the prime seating area over at, I guess, Central Park, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm wondering if you're going to get a good view of everything from all around the lagoon like you used to be able to before? Or are people going to be scrunched down to that one little area?
I think if I remember
Interesting.
rightly, Darren, when you read the stuff out last time, it specifically stated that people would be able to get a view from all around the
That
lagoon.
rings a bell, yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully, because that's just lagoon's like a nice little spot that you don't have to scrunch into one little area.
Yeah.
You just got the whole lagoon, go around it.
That's it.
And that's the thing. I know when we watched Cinematic Spectacular twice in 2013, was it 2013? Yeah, 2013 when we were over Central Park was where we watched it from.
Up on the rocks.
Now I wonder if that seating area will be. How are they going to seat that? Because I assume it's not going to be massive. It's not going to hold like 1,000 people. So how are they going to divvy up? Are we going to have people camping out outside Central Park to get those prime seats for
The real homeless experience.
You know what I mean, though, Darren? People will.
Yeah.
Just
definitely.
because Universal have put it out and said this is the location you want to view this from, and if it's obviously going to be limited capacity, people will be camping out for them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or will it be, I don't know, maybe a perk
Maybe a
of booking a
reserve.
restaurant somewhere?
Oh, yeah, maybe that. Maybe you will book it ahead of time in the app.
Yeah.
Well, that used to the restaurant. What is it?
Lombards.
Lombards. Yeah, because they do that little nighttime, or they did that nighttime special, right? Where you'd sit there and
Yes.
you get a glass of champagne or desserts or something.
Yeah.
Don't get caught in the spray.
I think you should. I think it's ideal for some. Yeah, because if the wind was blowing the wrong way, you got soaked.
Yeah.
Because you look at like at Hollywood Studios, the Disney do it for Fantasmic. That if you book, you can do it for lunch or for dinner at sort of 2 or 3 different restaurants. They give you priority seating for Fantasmic, and apparently the priority seating for Fantasmic as part of that dinner package is horrendous. But it's apparently not a good space for it.
Fabulous.
But they could do something like that. It's a way of filling restaurants up.
As long as it's not an upcharge.
But then, as we'll hear in Seth's segment, and I agree with him, that a lot of the restaurants tend to close down before the end of the park hours.
Yeah. Don't know if this will change or not with this. I doubt it.
I hope so.
Should take advantage of it.
Like we said, they can do totally. If you tell people if you book in Lombards or Finnegan's or somewhere, where else we looking? I'm trying to think. There isn't a massive amount of sit-down restaurants in that park, actually, is there?
No.
No. I mean,
Is that it?
You got Mel's, but that's still fast food with
I
seating.
think Fast Food Boulevard isn't. Leaky Cauldron isn't really. Is that it? Only 2? Louis, is that fast? I've never been in, so I don't know.
Yeah, Louis is like fast pizza.
All right, then Lombard's and Finnegan's it is then.
Wow.
That if you book a table in there for lunch or dinner, that you get priority access to that seating. There's got to be, otherwise it's going to be, pardon my French, a show of people trying to get into that area.
Oh, it still will be.
Yeah.
I love how we're so negative on everything, aren't we? It's like, this show looks really good, but I'm worried about how that seating is going to work. It's going to keep me up at night for the next 6 months because I just don't know how they're going to do it.
Yeah, I hope the back support on those chairs are good too, right? Jeez.
You see, I don't call it negative. I call it tempering expectations.
I think it's just
Because then it can only be better.
going in for one, isn't it, that you might not get those seats because if it is first come first serve, it'll be horrendous.
I mean, how many do you reckon it's going to be seating? Because it's not a huge area.
You can't really tell at the moment because the construction they haven't really started putting seats in, but I wouldn't imagine it'd be
thought they were in.
huge.
Isn't it bleacher style?
Anybody? Are the seats in there already?
I haven't seen anything online.
It was all covered up when I watched the last Tim Tracker video when he went there.
Yeah, we only watched one
Unless I've just
yesterday.
seen, like, whatever.
Like dug out ready for them. I can't remember.
I've seen metal work, I'm pretty sure.
It's been dug, but I mean, I haven't seen any seats out there.
No, but I can't imagine it's going to take a huge amount of people.
So it's going to be bleacher style,
No.
isn't it?
Yeah.
So you're looking at, what, 100, 150 people?
Depends
They
how
Maybe.
high.
Tops.
They make the chairs a little bit inconspicuous because I mean you don't want to mess up the view from the other side of the lake.
No,
either.
that's a good
Lagoon.
point.
I'm expecting just to be literally metal
It's
benches.
metal.
I hope
I hope not.
That's what I'm expecting.
No, I never thought about that.
It's easy to clean, isn't it?
Yep.
Unless they cover
know.
them over with some like
And let's face
grass
it.
tarps.
Let's face it. If you have plastic chairs, there are people, and people break things.
That's why we can't have nice things.
Exactly. You know, so
We're really nerdy theme park fans.
Well,
They're
no.
just thinking, how awesome is this new lagoon show going to be? And we're like, what are the seats going to be like?
well, another reason I'm thinking of like plastic. If it was like plastic chair type.
I don't think it'll be individual chairs.
No, but if it was like bench with the seats on them, again, that's something.
You mean like football seating?
Yes, that's something that can be broken, as I've said, but also then could injure somebody. That's why I'm thinking plain,
Yeah, it
simple
probably will be.
metal because
Like the Sinbad seats.
yeah, there's very little can
Probably backless.
yeah.
Fear factor. That
Yeah,
fun
just
stuff.
benches. Like everything there really when you look at animal actors as well.
Simpler does a job.
But the show sounds awesome.
Oh, it does.
Those are covered throughout the day.
All right.
Metal throughout the day would be.
Ooh.
Oh god, yeah, that's a good
Wow,
point.
yeah.
It'd burn your ass on a night, yeah. No thanks.
Fresh bacon.
That's how they'll
Should-
discourage people from sitting there. The people that do it just have sheer determination. They're like, oh god.
But yeah, it looks good. I'm glad that we're getting something Harry Potter outside of the Harry Potter areas. You know, we've talked
Yeah.
before how Japan seems to be getting, the like Halloween Horror Nighty stuff and all this other stuff that's not necessarily tied to the Wizarding World areas, that we're finally getting something that's stepping away from being specifically for those areas and part of something else.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll definitely attract the crowd over there too.
Definitely. And I mean, we've said it a million times before. The parks, if they really want to seriously contend with Disney, they need an end of something to end the night, a focal point of your day at the park,
Yes.
which it's lacked for. I mean, I don't even think Cinematic Spectacular that. It was good, but it wasn't something like when we go to Disney, most times, if we're in those parks, we will stay for all of them multiple times.
Oh yeah.
We've seen Cinematic Spectacular twice because the first time I went, and the second time I went, I suppose I'd go and watch it again and just went, it was all right.
First time I saw it, I was like, oh, I'm feeling a bit emotional.
Well, the Minions bit did make you giggle every time I heard it. But yes, I'm excited to see it and see what everyone thinks of it. But it looks like,
Oh, yeah.
again, they're going a bit more all in with it this time.
Do we know when it's supposed to?
We
begin?
don't. But Seth might give us a bit of info on that, so let's head over and hear some little things from Seth.
Good idea.
Hi, this is Seth Kaburski back for another edition of all the little things that are new around the Universal Orlando Resort. We'll start off with a quick look around Universal Studios Florida, where progress is moving along at warp speed on Universal Orlando's Cinematic Celebration,
Told you.
which we now know is the official name of the new Lagoon show coming to Universal Studios Florida any day now. They are testing the water screens and fountain effects on a nightly basis now. Platforms have been installed for pyrotechnics and other effects. And I wouldn't be surprised if the first soft openings happened right around the time this podcast is released. Something interesting to note is that some vending booths, similar to the Food and Wine Festival booths over at Epcot, have recently popped up around Universal Studios Florida. There are a couple in the Simpsons area and a couple more across the lagoon in San Francisco. I'm not sure if these are related to the Lagoon show, but I can imagine, since many of the restaurants close an hour before the rest of the park, that they'd want to have some new takeaway food options available for people waiting for the Lagoon show. While we're in Universal Studios Florida, I mentioned last time that some of the fire effects on the Mummy ride had been disabled. Happy to report that the flame effects in Revenge of the Mummy are slowly returning to normal. They've not all come back 100% yet, but it does look like work is being done to fix all of those. Okay, now let's hop over to Islands of Adventure, starting out in Marvel Superhero Island. Now, I don't often eat in Marvel Superhero Island, and when I do, it's rarely at the Captain America diner. However, for those that do, I would like to point out that in some time in the not too recent past, Captain America Diner switched out their signature burger. Their new signature burger is a barbecue pork topped burger. It includes cheese and pickles. The combo includes a milkshake for the low price of $19.
Whoa.
Working your way around the park to Toon Lagoon in Comic Strip Cafe, another restaurant I rarely eat at, they've changed their funnel cakes into funnel puffs.
Ooh.
Same sort of batter used to make them, they're just in a different, slightly more hand-friendly shape. And naturally, the price went up about $1.50. Continuing clockwise, we come to Kong. If you're a fan of the backstage tours that they offer at Men in Black or The Incredible Hulk, then you are going to want to know about a new secret tour that has been started at Reign of Kong. If you request a tour from the greeter at the front of the attraction, you might get a glimpse of the technology behind the trackless ride vehicles, and even get to skip the standby line for a ride at the end of the tour. This tour is not publicized and not yet offered on a regular schedule. Your best bet of getting on one is to come by in the afternoons or evenings, which is when the lead who has to conduct the tour is more likely to be available. And let's end up in Jurassic Park. The new blue Raptor puppet is meeting guests at the Raptor encounter. If you go now, you should be able to see Blue. However, occasionally she is being temperamental and may be swapped out for one of the older Raptor puppets. And if you're a fan of mobile games, you can now download the Jurassic World Alive app, which is very similar to the Pokemon Go augmented reality game. It allows you to hunt for virtual reality dinosaurs using your smartphone, and there are elements specifically designed to be used within the Jurassic Park area. You'll notice some signs around the area advertising the app. Finally, there are lots more little signs of a new attraction coming to Jurassic Park. The kiosks used to dispense return time tickets to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter during peak times have been walled off. Those are located in the former Triceratops encounter plot, which has been rumored to be the site of a new roller coaster. There have been a few numbers painted on cement and trees marked with ribbons in the area as well. And last but not least, if you are into Jurassic Park, you might be interested in the new Jurassic World Kids Kids Suites. The Royal Pacific Hotel has upgraded their old Jurassic Park Kids Suites to Jurassic World with new gyrosphere-themed beds and other decor. That's all for this time. I'll see you again in another couple weeks. Until then, this is Seth Kabursky from Orlando Weekly, Attractions Magazine, the unofficial guide, and touring plans, keeping an eye on all those little things around Universal Orlando for you.
How awesome are those kid suites, by the way?
Oh, no.
Yeah, I want to stay there.
Cool.
I know they're so cool.
They are awesome. I love the themed rooms. Like, it's funny, we were watching, when we were doing our homework for next week's show, we were commenting on the beds for the Minion rooms and how cool those bomb beds were.
Yeah.
Almost makes you want to have more children.
No, it doesn't. It just makes me... You said you'd kick the kids out and sleep in them yourself.
This is true. I did say that.
Speaking of Jurassic Park, did you guys happen to see the Tim Tracker's video from the social media meetup for Jurassic World Alive last week?
No.
It looked really, really cool. For just a daft social media thing that they didn't have to put up, it looked awesome.
Yeah.
They're like a whole, they're like an actor-led sort of pre-show thing.
I did see that, yes.
Yep.
It was a guy and a girl,
that's
right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, the girl was so funny.
Oh, she was so good.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it was awesome. And that's like, just for something simple, like literally a one-off event, they really went out for it. And I thought it was really, really cool.
Yeah. But even
Yeah, they're
coming
smart.
back
I mean, they're
to
doing
them-
that synergy between the movie
Yes.
and the blue ride, or the blue, dinosaur.
Blue ride, you just hop on.
You can just hop on Blue and just ride around the
unofficial.
park.
It's unofficial. You don't really ask. You just do it.
You just
Ask for the
do
Blue
it.
tour.
Yeah, your best bet's to go later on in the afternoon when she's a bit tired.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was really cool. I know
Free annual pass.
Hunter went, and I tried to get him to record something, but I don't think he has, which is no surprise there. I'll get on to him. But yeah, it looked really, really cool.
Certainly did.
And then, speaking of Tim Tracker again, and Seth mentioned those food carts that have popped up around that he believes to be part of the, I think he said Cinematic Spectacular again there, the Cinematic Celebration. Tim pointed them out on there, but there was a Cisco thing going on the same night, and I think he felt that those, I don't want to call them carts, they were more like kiosks, weren't they?
Yeah.
Were part of that, but it seems not. And I find that a little weird because there was a couple in Springfield, but they weren't themed, they were just kind of plonked.
Yeah, they were.
Maybe not themed yet.
They're true.
Possibly, yeah. They just looked like
Good
like shipping containers with a window in them, basically.
Yeah.
But then that potentially rubs out what we talked about with keeping the restaurants open later if they're going to just have... I mean, potentially they could be like...
Yeah, but the Simpson one was donut burgers, so I'm okay with that.
Yeah. Yeah, do you think... I assume it'll be something like a Halloween Horror Night style sort of food kiosk typey things.
And pizza fries.
They'll probably have twisted taters.
Semi-permanent structure kind of thing.
Yeah.
But it makes sense because I know a lot of people complained about Cinematic Spectacular when it first started, that people like to get food and drink and sort of get settled for half an hour or so before it starts and just enjoy being in the park, not rushing around, enjoying the park after the sun's gone down. And they couldn't get anything because there's nowhere open.
Yes, us Americans will complain at any given time if there's no food or drinks available.
I think when we
Anywhere.
ducked into Fast Food Boulevard, that was... Anyway, we won't go down there. It's a sore subject, isn't it? That was when I got the big pink donut and you didn't get any.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep.
Just because I wasn't hungry, he didn't think to save any.
Oh, it would have been stale by the next day.
Oh, boy.
It might have only been half an hour later.
I'll get you one all to yourself next year.
I want voodoo donuts now.
Fair enough. I'll buy you a coffin.
Good.
Yeah,
I'll need one afterwards.
So wrapping things up, it seems that Universal's latest hotels are about ready to take bookings, Chris.
Oh, yes. The summer resort everyone's been waiting for. The Endless Summer Resort is the most affordable hotel option at Universal Resort, is now accepting reservations. Opening in August 2019, Universal's Endless Summer Resort, Surfside Inn and Suites will be the first hotel in the destination's new value hotel category. with rates starting at less than $100 per night. It will offer a hotel option for families looking for theme park thrills, exclusive benefits, and a seamless Universal Orlando vacation experience at the destination's most affordable rates. Brought to life by the award-winning Universal Creative Team, Surfside Inn and Suites will offer nightly rates starting at just $73 for a 7-night stay and $85 per night for a 4-night stay in a standard room. The hotel will feature 390 two-bedroom suites that sleep 6 and start as low as $111 per night for a 7-night stay. Guests at Surfside Inn and Suites can take advantage of exclusive Universal Orlando hotel benefits to enjoy an epic vacation, including early park admission, allowing them to breeze into one of Universal Orlando's 3 amazing theme parks an hour before everyone else. Complimentary shuttle bus transportation to and from the theme parks and Universal City Walk, destination-wide charging privileges with their room key, complimentary delivery of merchandise purchased throughout the resort to their hotel, and families needing a bit more room will find it easy to relax in the spacious 2-bedroom suites, which sleep 6 comfortably and feature a kitchenette and a separate bath and vanity area. It's the perfect home base for families of any size to experience all that Universal Orlando has to offer.
And if you've seen the pictures that they put out accompanying this, they actually look really, really nice.
Yeah, the rooms are really cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I was actually quite surprised. Like those 2-bedroom ones look gorgeous.
Mm-hmm. Oh, they do.
Yeah. It's like a slightly less retro Cabana Bay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not one usually for like that contemporary type of look, but it just looked so fresh
You
and
said-
clean.
yeah,
and
that was- yeah.
and I was like, oh,
Yeah.
yes, please.
And
That
starting
reminds
at,
me a little bit like the Keys.
Yeah,
Florida.
yeah.
certainly.
It's one of those things that those prices that I think those prices are going to throw the cat amongst the pigeons as far as the hotels on our drive that are in and around that area, because I think the comparative and competitive, especially if you're looking at needing a room that's for bigger families like us. When we came over last time and the time before, with our kids being sort of 5 years in between them, they don't want to be sharing a bunk bed together, and they don't really want to be sharing a room together, but you can. And there's on iDrive at that end near Universal, there's not a lot of options as far as having like a room with 2 bedrooms. And this is going to be another option there, and they're cheap.
Yeah.
I think this will go down a storm with the people from the UK coming over. I think that's what you'll probably end up finding, that hotel will predominantly be full of Brits.
Quite probably, yeah.
Because I think one of the biggest bonuses I think for that resort is the complimentary delivery of your merchandise. Because you think normally who cares? We'll collect it at the end of the day. I'm not that bothered, but if you potentially shuttling, that sounds weird, shuttling over from the park to your hotel to not have to carry all that crap with you and get it delivered over there, I think is a godsend.
Yeah.
If you've bought a lot of crap.
Yep.
But no, I'm impressed with it.
And then, the big advantage they have over the rest of the hotels there is constant throughout the day shuttles back and forth to the parks, because
That's
at the
amazing.
other hotels, you'll get that once a day. You can leave at a certain time and come back at a certain time, and that certain time is usually way before the parks close. So,
And there are always times that you never want to go.
Yeah.
Like leave at 10, come back at 5.
Like, are you kidding? It opens at 8 and closes at 7. No thanks.
Yeah.
But and obviously like getting so the buses are going to be leaving early, kind of like you said there, Darren, because you're going to get early entry as well as part of staying at. Was it just one of the hotels that gives you early entry?
No, I'm sure both of them will.
Yeah.
Because it says guests at the Surfside Inn and Suites can take advantage of exclusive Universal Orlando hotel benefits, but it didn't mention the other one.
That's just going to be. It's just because it's the first one that's opening, right?
All right. Oh, I see.
I think
Right.
they just kind of want to give each of them their spotlight on
Yes.
what you can do. Maybe the other one will be a little bit more expensive and give you something else extra.
That'll be interesting. So obviously opening in 2 phases then.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I
Yeah.
would say so.
Yeah, but
There's supposed to be nightlife over there, no? Weren't they building something else? Or
I think there was rumours, but I don't think they did.
Mm-hmm.
See, it'd be interesting to see how late the shuttle buses run for people potentially wanting to come out of the parks and go and catch a movie or go and play mini golf or just have a meal and a chill out or even go to the clubs. I wonder how late those buses will run. Does anyone know how late the buses at Disney run?
I don't know Disney, but I'm going to guess they'll run till 2 a.m. because Cabana Bay buses run all the way until the end of the night.
Okay.
So they'll probably follow that same strategy.
That's good.
Because they're going to want people to go out there for dinner if they want to go or spend more money. So
you got to think.
Just makes sense at all times.
Yeah, think about horror nights as well.
Yeah, of course.
Because a lot of people come up to stay for horror nights and probably stay there because it's cheap. And I'll be honest, we're actually hoping when we come over next year to stay on site for the whole thing. But I think when we go out as a family, it's definitely something I will consider.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
without a doubt.
Because I like the look of it. I know we've.
But that works out perfectly because the three of you can be there, and I'll just wave at you from Portofino.
I don't think so.
Oh yeah.
You'll be
sharing little boats out there,
sharing a room with Michelle and Robin, won't you?
Yeah.
Girly weekend.
Girls'
Get
weekend.
Nina in and have
Absolutely.
all the girls and Alexa, and they'll just wheel.
Two, right?
So it'll be me, Darren, Chris, and the kids.
Yep.
Over at Endless Summer.
And
you'll be
Luna.
in Portofino with everyone else, will you?
Oh yeah.
or we can get that room that Darren had once, pass holder room.
Oh, the dungeon.
Yeah,
Dungeon room, yes.
the broom closet.
Too much for us. Sorry.
Monumental movie land, isn't it, Darren?
Yeah, we're gonna be stuck there. Free humidifier in every room. I mean, dehumidifier.
Cool. Right. Well, unless anyone else has got anything else to bring up,
Nope.
I think we've chewed the fat quite a bit and covered everything that's kind of new at the moment.
Yeah.
You're right.
So we'll wrap it up. That is episode 305 of the Unofficial Universal Orlando podcast. So for Tracy, Darren, Chris, and myself, we will see you back here next week.
Cut. Print. That's a wrap for another episode of the Unofficial Universal Orlando podcast. Never miss a show by subscribing on Apple Podcasts and leave us a rating and review while you're there. Not an Apple user? You can listen on Stitcher, Spotify, YouTube, iHeartRadio, or your podcatcher of choice. Email us any questions or comments to podcast@uuopodcast.com. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Google+, YouTube, Instagram, and Pinterest. Just search UUO Podcast. Keep up with the latest news, rumors, and updates on our blog at uuopodcast.com. Thanks for listening. See you next week.